the strength, you have the courage to do it, and I am going to be with you. I am backing you 100%. And it says, I will be with you, and you will destroy the Midianites as if you were fighting against one man. Verse 17, Gideon replied, if you are truly going to help me, show me a sign to prove that it is really the Lord speaking to me. Now, how much proof do you need when you have the angel of the Lord sitting before you, telling you who you are? You know deep down that that's exactly who that is. But again, in our human frailty and our human nature to question, to doubt, to fear, to tremble, to be anxious about something that we're not comfortable with because we're not used to something. But we have to trust what the Lord tells us. And he says, and he asks him, if you are truly going to help me, show me a sign to prove that it is really the Lord speaking to me. Don't go away until I come back and bring my offering to you. The Lord answered, I will stay here until you return. Verse 19, Gideon hurried home. He cooked the young goat, and with half a bushel of flour, he baked some bread without yeast. Then, carrying the meat in a basket and the broth in a pot, he brought them out and presented them to the angel who was under the oak tree. Verse 20, the angel of God said to him, place the meat and the unleavened bread on this rock and pour the broth over it. And Gideon did as he was told. Then the angel of the Lord touched the meat and the bread with the staff in his hand, and fire flamed up from the rock and consumed all he had brought, and the angel of the Lord disappeared. When Gideon realized that it was the angel of the Lord, he cried out, Sovereign Lord, I have seen the angel of the Lord face to face. Verse 23, it is all right, the Lord replied. Do not be afraid. You will not die. Do not be afraid. You will not die. Do not be afraid of taking that next step. Do not be afraid of opening that business. Do not be afraid of making that move. Do not be afraid of taking that leap into that brand new relationship. Do not be afraid. If you have heard from the Lord, if God has sent his word before you, giving you promises, giving you instructions, giving you the strategy, do not be afraid. You will not die. You won't die. It will not take your life. It will not kill you to do something new, to step out of your comfort zone, to go forth, because the Lord is with you. The Lord is with you. You are who God called you to be. You are who God says you are. You are mighty. You are courageous. You are strong. So act like it. So act like it.